What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of El Harim Querido. Today I'm going to show you guys what to expect as far as banana plants going to flower and thereafter going to fruit. Alright. So behind me I have my ice cream banana going to flower here. You can see the nice male flower coming out there, and in a few weeks preceding here, that's going to grow out and give the female flowers, which will eventually be the banana fingers, closer to the top of the stalk. So typically that's going to take a few weeks to drop. You're going to see female flowers and they'll be pollinated, and it's going to take probably around 4 to 5 months for those bananas to start ripening up and plumping up on there. Once everything kind of hangs down, you have the male and female flowers, you start seeing hands being formed. You'll notice that it tapers off and it gets to a point where no more bananas are being formed. And in that scenario, you can cut off the male flower, which you can actually eat. I'll do a video on that this year. I did it last year, but I didn't cover it so well, so I hadn't shown the video. I did like a really nice Indian curry dish with it, which was awesome. But also you want to cut that off so that all the energy can go more into those bananas and they can plumpen up and get nice and ripe and full of nutrients. So as far as what to expect, that covers this point. I also want to show you guys one of my Orinoco bananas that is about to go to flower, and I'll show you guys how you'll know that. All right, so this is my Orinoco, not nearly as big. Actually, this is ridiculously small compared to even the one last year. Last year, you know, it was a few more feet up before it hit this point, but what you're gonna look for is this flag leaf. This flag leaf is actually kind of big compared to other bananas I've dealt with, but that's cool. You're gonna see a funny looking leaf that comes straight out, and shortly after, you're gonna have that male flower pushing out there. This has actually been in the ground for a couple of years now, and it survived the frost, cut it all the way down, and it slowly came back. And last year we had mild temperature, but it did get a little bit of damage from that. Also a lot of wind, ridiculous amount of wind for Houston. Because yeah, I'm from up north, I'm from Jersey, and when I came down here I thought it was very odd that there was never wind. And speaking of that, we're even getting a breeze now. Overcast, we're looking at probably some thunderstorms later. But yeah, so it'll be probably about a week after you see that flag leaf that you're gonna see a nice male flower coming out there. And like I said, in the preceding weeks, it'll drop and you'll have the male flower followed by the female flowers, followed by a hand of bananas. Also, another misconception that I came across was the fact that you have to have just 2, possibly 3 pups to get even a flower. I will say that you may get a bigger hand of bananas if you divvy down on pups. I'd already transplanted a few out, and all of a sudden, now that it's going to flower, I'm getting, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pups. They're really vigorous. I'm not gonna touch anything while this is going to flower, because if I transplant them out, I may do harm to the root system of the mother tree, and I don't want to tamper with that. Part of me thinks that with such vigor in the pups, some of this energy is in turn going to the mother as well, because they're all interconnected. So I'm gonna stay with that. You guys stay tuned, and I'll do update videos on how big this hand of bananas actually is, and we'll go ahead and put that to the test. All right guys, so we're getting some drizzle here. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, but I will be doing some update videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe and stay tuned for that. Also post below any comments if you have any questions regarding anything here, as this was a pretty short and trite video. Anyway guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time.